So the value is not on the carrots you bring, but the character that you have.
Absolutely.
There's a famous song that was sung by Giuliani.
Yeah.
And I've been playing that song in the car when I'm taking boys for football. And the song says, "Mwanaume sio biceps." Me who cry for crisis.
Yes.
And even with these reports, the Center for Social Justice report says, interestingly, teenagers are using a lot of steroids to buff up, and they are imagining that I'm a man because I've got biceps and triceps. And are we men because of biology? Well, it is more than that. Like, what do we need to tell our young boys that what's the true value of a man? Is a man about the payslip? No.
I think number one, you need to start from the pessimistic corner, or the reality.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, life is not going to be easy, but there's a way you can navigate it. And then you start taking them through how you navigate. Now, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Me, I tell my kids, guys, I want good grades in this house.
I want good grades.
Yeah. Because, and I tell them, I've done an analysis of life. I've done an analysis of life.
My son should listen to this. We have this conversation a lot.
The thing that gets us gas Miros an opportunity to buy a car or own a home or whatever, for majority of the people, if you hear you work in Safcom, wherever it is you work, you don't enter those doors if you don't have a certificate.
And that's the plain truth.
So all I'm telling them is, guys, I want good grades because it will kick the door open.
Yeah.
That's 50% of what opens the door.
Yeah. Head start.
The 50% is how now you defend, you do your thing. And I cannot come to work with you. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's Joshua doing here on a Saturday? It's 5 p.m.
Yeah.
He should be out hanging, with his buddies.
Yeah.
It looks to me like he's about 26 years.
Yeah, he's a proper Gen Z.
Yeah. How old are you? Joshua, how old are you? 21? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But so what are 26-year-olds doing? So what is a guy doing here?
Yeah.
But for him to get, if this is not his, for him to be entrusted with this, there must have been a question he was asked. So what are you able to do?
Yeah.
Then he said, I went to this primary, I went to this high school, and then I went to this college, and then I studied mass communication, or I did production, and here.
Yeah.
Oh, come. But this whole myth that I can be and I want to say this very, very cautiously, that I can be a rapper.
Remember that advert?
Yes, it is possible.
Yeah.
It is possible that you can be a rapper and make it. But at what percentile of the average in the society you live in? All I'm telling my kids is saying, those are outliers.
Yeah.
Okay? And you'll be shocked at how much they push themselves, how many hours they study music, how many hours. You just see them wearing big, cool jeans and have, braids and stuff in there. But you'll be shocked at how much labor goes into that stuff.
I will shock you. When I was in campus, I wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah.
And I went to the studio with my good friend. Now he's a gynecologist in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And we went to the studio, produced songs. But then it occurred to me one time when I did a collab with a famous guy, Giuliani, on a song about public health. Afya yetu jukumu letu. Very nice song. Then I asked him, how can I get to your echelon? And he told me, man, you need to give 10,000 hours.
Absolutely. The Beatles.
You have to work hard.
I know that story.
And I had to make my choice. And I was like, okay, I've already invested so much in public health. Let me focus on what I've already been doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm telling these kids that unless you get grades.
Yes.
Let me make a phone call to one of my buddies and say, my son has studied law. Can you give him an internship? And then let my son go in and do his thing and might end up being the best lawyer.
Yeah.
But beyond the dream, I want that guy to be able to stand on his own 2 feet.
Yeah.
Not become a burden to the society. I want him to be able, in fact, to give to the society.
Yeah.
You can't give what you don't have. And sometimes I even go ahead and say, there are days I tell them, guys, I hope you guys, your you're working hard.
Yeah.
We are not the Kenyattas.
Yeah.
With all due respect to the Kenyattas.
Truth be 100%.
I've heard that they have enough for 7 generations. All right?
Yeah.
Me, I've got a chick I have married.
Yes.
She's my wife. Once we empty nest, we have to think, what will we eat in our sunset years? She's the one I think about.
Yeah.
All right?
You guys,
you guys, can you read? When you have those papers, come to me. I'll make a phone call and I'll ask you go and see my friend who works at place X.
Yeah.
He might sort you out because you've studied being a chef.
Yeah.
I think I know the guy at place X. Go and have a chat with him.
Yeah.
That's my role, to give you a head start.
Yeah.
But if you go and save your money when you have worked and decide that you want to be a rapper, geez, man, I'm easy.
Yeah.
But on my tab, I want my tab to be used to get you an education. I'll figure out how I can expose you. I'll take you here, there. We'll do some things together and stuff. But I'm encouraging you because there's no joy, there's no dignity in poverty.
Yeah.
There's none. When you're broke, when you're broke, you're like,
yeah. And you lose the respect, even in your marriage.
Yeah.
If you've not been pulling your end or putting your weight.
Yeah. So
the girl can be so good, born again, chasing demons. But over time, she'll disrespect you if you are not pulling your weight.
You don't eat scripture, my friend. You eat food.
That's a punchline. You eat food.
Food.
Yeah.
And that food you buy it using money. So
precisely.
You have to generate money somehow.
Yeah.
So I think we need to begin to paint more reality to this young man.
Yeah.
To also see that this thing is not easy. Now, there is now another extreme of, when we were in the early 2000s when we were in the media.
Yeah.
So there's this thing that used to happen. We were required we used to go to schools. So we are news anchors and journalists, and we used to go to schools. We go to Starehe, we go where?
Motivational speaking.
Absolutely. And we went to a whole bunch of schools.
Yeah.
And at that point, what was interesting is that most kids wanted to be journalists because there was a lot of money being earned. And I was shocked the other day to hear that a lot of these kids want to do the procurement courses.
Right now?
Yes. The procurement courses are full.
There was a meme that was going around social media, and it was saying that people are aspiring to work for Kenya Revenue Authority. It's one of the places people want to go to. Interestingly.
Yeah, procurement. And procurement in government, procurement in a big organization, because everybody has to stop at your door.
Yeah.
Now those are some other easy ways, and I'm not saying we all need procurement officers in our businesses.
Yeah.
But
we can see the lens they're looking at.
Exactly. We can see right through and understand why people want to go into it.
Yeah, easy come, easy go.
And this is why I was saying, if it's okay, if this is what my effort has earned me is this one room, it's my effort. I'm proud of it.
Yeah. These social media jobs, the Gen Zs are increasingly looking for those jobs, and the new age jobs.
Yeah.
How do you find them? In light of
what
you're talking about.
Again though, there was the agrarian revolution.
Yeah.
So guys figure out, my goodness, we can have big farms. We can move from subsistence. We can have acres of pineapples.
Yeah.
We can set up a company and export pineapples to the world. We can harness maize. We can harness potatoes all over the world. The agrarian revolution started bringing mechanics into farming.
Yeah.
I mean, like, tractors and stuff. And after the agrarian revolution, which one did we go to next?
We had the Industrial Revolution.
The Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
All right. And it kept going like this. And now we're in which one? Now we're in the information age. In the information age.
Yeah.
If the people watching us were to see the kind of camera that Joshua is using, it's a little thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Traditional studio. Big thing, man, guys with headphones and
very traditional mechanical.
I mean, if our audience saw what this guy is shooting with, and it's packed with so much punch and memory and clarity, and look, the microphone. This is the microphone. This is the microphone.
Tech.
All right?
Yeah.
So tech. So this guy, if he came to me and he's my son and said, I want to open a studio, he'd tell me, Dad, I need to buy this, that, and rent a room. Okay?
Very
and he'd show me some numbers and say, Dad, I think with 300,000,
Yeah.
I'm onto something. I'd be like, whoa. But you could never do this with 300,000.
Yeah.
You could never. So we're in the information age. So I recognize that life keeps moving from one section to another, and it advances as we go on.
Yeah.
So it would be foolhardy for us to discourage them to get into some of these things. Even that gaming is not necessarily bad as a career. But you cannot take shortcuts. They still hard work.
Yeah.
Joshua is still here on a Saturday afternoon.
Need to put in the effort.
He could be with his chick or looking for one.
Yeah.
But the guy is
The Gen Z say they fear three things. One of them is hot porridge. The second one is a phone without battery or Wi-Fi. And the third one is marriage. I had that. I'm not sure how that is.
Okay.
But you can throw in comments anyway. Yeah.
But the point is to say that even in this new age, you still got to put in the hours.
You need to.
That's the basis of your success.
Yeah.
No easy rides.
You put in the work.
You don't put in the hours.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether you're in agrarian or industrial or in the tech space, you don't get anything out.
Yeah. So
I think that's the point. Now, let's encourage them. I mean, I was being told about a lady the other day.
Yeah.
And we were being trained about in a company I am on, we're being trained about AI and workflows and how we're going to help our work get easier. And I was told about this lady called she in my timeline somewhere. Anyway, she's a big person on the internet, and she's on Instagram, and she's got over maybe 1,000 videos, but she has never sat in front of even one camera.
Wow,
like this. They just took her face. She's an avatar. Took her voice. Pitch perfect. She uses it. She shoots videos like she's all over the world. And then she just uses different AI components. Uses one AI to do this. One creates for her content. One curates the scripts.
Yes.
Another one does this. Another one shoots the video. Yeah. And she's an avatar.
Interesting.
She got like 5 million followers. And so you can imagine how much money that chick is earning.
Yeah.
But how much intelligence goes into researching all those different AI tools?
Developing that content.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's not lazy.
Yeah.
She's working. But
she's working hard and working smart.
Absolutely. Working hard. But in that space we're talking about.
Yeah.
So my big thing is, go into whatever you're going into because opportunities have opened up. But by all means, it will not happen if you don't work hard, if you don't do the research, if you don't talk to people who've been there before, if you don't collaborate.
Yeah.
These boys need to know that.
And so they need mentors to tell them that.
Absolutely.
There's one thing you've mentioned, that the boys, that spirit of competition, the competitiveness, the oomph, the drive is somewhat waning. And you alluded that to lack of brain power. So what do we need to do to bring the drive, the oomph, and the aggression, but not toxic masculinity, but just to bring in the manhood in them, and not to lose it?
There's nothing, Ogendo. There's nothing as good as an incentive.
Yeah.
So we have to incentivize. So I told you, I'm straight, I'm old school, I'm traditional. I say, give me grades. You bring an A, we agree how many thousands I'm putting on the table.
Yeah.
And people realize, wait, I can actually earn some money. So they put in effort. Yeah. But what am I training? I'm training effort.
Training effort.
1,000 for an A, or 2,000 for an A.
Interestingly, coincidentally, I told my sons, for every A they bring, I give you 1,000, Bob. Interesting.
That's it. So,
deja vu. Yeah?
And the day the report card comes in, because what the school does, it sends it online. I see it.
Yes.
I go into M-Pesa. Pop, I push you immediately. I see the results.
Yeah.
I don't even need to wait for a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, and so
and right there they get the dopamine release at the right time after working hard.
And I'm incentivizing because I'm saying,
Yeah.
hey, look, I'm parenting a new generation. My dad maybe could not afford to give me a G for every year I got or whatever.
Yeah.
Or he could, but that was not the way he parented.
Yes.
Those guys are like, so what incentives are you giving these kids? Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's always something they're reaching out to.
Yeah.
But what is my end game with Madame? My end game is that when they come out into this world, because we don't have a big empire which they're coming to inherit,
Yeah.
is that they will come out and be able to fight for themselves in the world just the same way other men have done. Men have done it.
Yeah.
We are not inventing anything new.
It has been done before.
It's been done before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very insightful. Something else you alluded to. Let's talk about marriage a little bit.
Yeah.
So right now, globally, we have these gender roles shifting because of the economic shifts. We cannot stick to our traditional values or formations. We need to keep advancing. Are there a set of functions or roles you feel these roles must remain with the man and these roles must remain with the woman in the family setting? Or should we say a man and a woman, any can do? I'll give you a good example.
Yeah.
For example, chivalry, where a man just opens the door for his wife or bring flowers to your wife. That's something some of us are still, trying to work on. Should the man close the door at night? Are there things that the man should keep doing? Because right now there's a lot of ambiguity because of the changing roles. Or should we stick to let the couple decide? What should mentorship be driving people towards? Like practical things that we can tell men, we expect you to do this. Interestingly, if you meet an accomplished lady, would she want a man to pay the bill for her in a date setting? Or should we say anybody can pay? Or can they share those roles? So there's a lot of differences here and there. What should we stand for or stand with? How do we advise the young men and women in the dating scene right now who are really confused?
Yeah. I think I look at it from a very simplistic point of view.
Yeah.
I think there are bigger problems than opening doors for girls. Girls cooking for men and men closing doors at night.
Yeah.
I think there are many bigger problems we are dealing with.
Yeah.
I think some things may come naturally to men. Like I make sure when everybody has slept, even if I didn't close, I'll say, hey, make sure you close the door before you guys go to sleep.
Yeah.
I go to sleep and leave the kids in the TV room. I say, make sure everything is closed up. All right. So that's known.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, I grew up, there were no dishes that were left at night.
Yeah.
So please make sure, even if you guys are going back and forth to the fridge, because they do that, mine are teenagers.
Yes.
Please make sure no dish.
Yeah.
Or sleeps in the sink.
Yeah. And irrespective of boy, child, make sure you wash the dishes.
Yeah, those are
whether a boy or a girl, wash the dish.
Instructions.
Yes.
And 1 minute, it's a 1 minute chore.
Yeah.
So if you look at it in the larger scheme of things, just do it. But why do you do those disciplines? It's because you'll not always be in dad's house. You'll come out, you get a housemate.
Yeah, you go to college.
You go to college. And when you have a housemate or a roommate, the worst thing that can happen to you is if your roommate goes to student affairs wanting to change their room because you're dirty.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you think you've ever felt horrible.
Yeah.
You will feel so bad. If your housemate says, dude, I'm looking for a house now nearer the office. Kumbe, the guy is running away from you because you're a dirty chap.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So those little things that we call just roles in the home.
Yeah. They matter.
They're not because that you're a guy or you're a chick.
Yeah.
It's because they'll count. They'll count in the marketplace.
Yeah.
Why is Joshua's studio clean? When we live here, even if I throw this bottle of water here, there's a high chance he's going to be like, okay, dustbin. Why? Because this environment needs to be sterile enough for him to do what he does.
Yeah.
That is why we tell these young people what we tell them. Nothing to gain from a clean dish.
Yeah.
I can hire the best company to come and clean up my house completely, isn't it?
Or a dishwasher.
Or I can buy a dishwasher. But those disciplines are important because they help you later on in life.
Yeah.
And so when we talk about traditional roles, we've got to be careful not to be sucked up into that conversation.
Yeah.
For it to stand on its own. Because what happens tomorrow when your wife is unwell? Are you going to sit there and say, girl is sick, me, I've gone for KFC?
Yeah.
No.
We have to step up.
You figure out, menu, okay, this girl, I need to make for her bone soup. She has just had surgery. I need to make some porridge. Figure the thing out. But if you get that road of traditional roles, can be very dangerous. And
it does not mean that you're less of a man when you do it.
Absolutely.
Because what defines you is not the chores.
No.
Maybe you need to be thinking about the bigger things. Does this man have a vision?
When you go to these big hotels, who are the chefs?
Men.
It's men. So what happens when you get into a home setting? Have you ever seen this dichotomy?
Yeah.
Right? And most men who cook, men cook because they love to cook. Which means they probably produce a very good meal.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So when you talk about roles and you're good at cooking and you're denying your family the ability to eat a good meal, who are you punishing? When you're caught up in the ladder of roles and everything. So I think let love cover everything. Okay? If I love you, I will do what's good by you.
Yeah.
I'll go the extra mile.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, the Bible says that love covers over a multitude of weaknesses.
Yeah.
And it covers. And you do what you have to do because you love these people and you appreciate them.
Yeah.
Your wife, your kids, your mother, your parents, your in-laws, whoever.
Yeah.
You just take care of people if you're able to. Regardless of what the roles we are being told to us. So it's people who want to drag us into a conversation that is not leading us anywhere.
Yeah.
And is running away from being good human beings.
And also from the realities that we are not longer living in those days.
Yes.
Things have shifted. Economies have shifted.
Correct.
And also power has shifted. Now we have to share these roles and responsibilities. And that's the stark reality that our young men and women need to know.
Absolutely.
If they are to survive in the marriages of the future. In my previous podcast, I shared how my boys cooked me breakfast and my girl was seated.
Yeah.
And it was very interesting to see that they could actually fix me an omelette.
Yeah.
And these are the skills the boys need to make sure that as they go to college and get married to these empowered women, they will not feel disempowered.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and I think, talking about marriage, I think it's... First of all, let nobody lie to you that it's a walk in the park. It's not easy. There's a lot of... You have to be selfless for it to work.
Yeah. You have to cede power.
You have to you have to give each other power. You have to give each other power.
Yeah, for marriage to work.
But remember, there is no... In fact, a friend of mine who was telling us another day, there is no woman or man who goes into a relationship to divorce.
Yeah.
You go into it for fulfillment, okay? To enjoy the height of another person, all right?
Yeah.
The fullness of another person.
Yeah.
You don't go there to fight.
Yeah.
So when you go there, you should fight for what took you there.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And you need to die with your choice.
Absolutely. And look, I tell guys, when you get to the other side, when you die, we're not going to be judged on whether you are married or not.
Yeah.
You're going to be judged on how you had a relationship with a big guy up there.
Yeah.
Not whether you are married or not married, but how did you govern your life?
Yeah.
How did you govern your life? Did you govern within this set of principles that he gives us in the good book, or whatever it is that you read?
Yeah.
But important to know that human beings are created in the image of God.
Yeah.
He loves them. And the best you can do for another human being is to care for them.
Well said.
Yeah.
As we close, so marriage is for champions. Clearly, people have to fight on.
They say they say there's two things they say
Yeah.
if you go to these traditional white weddings.
Yes.
They say marriage is not to be entered into lightly.
Yeah.
And they also say marriage is too serious a thing to belong to only two people.
And that's why the Africans say you marry one, it's like you married the community.
Yeah.
But not literally, but the social responsibility and
Absolutely.
accountability that comes with it.
Absolutely.
So lastly, when you talk about the boys and safe spaces, are there safe spaces where men and boys can meet and pass these values? Because sometimes men get so busy, and how can they connect practically?
So there's an English word, intentionality. So that question you're asking can never be fulfilled passively. So this is passively. I'm looking for somebody to mentor me on my finances are off. I hope I meet a guy.
Yeah.
No, I have to go out and say, Joshua, I admire how you do with your money. Can I just ask you a couple of questions? All right?
Yeah.
So you need to take yourself.
Yeah.
When you're sick, you don't sit in the house hoping, which doctor can come here? You're always like, who can take me to see a doctor?
Yeah.
Or which doctor can I go to if you're strong enough to take yourself?
Yeah.
All right? And so
You have to
I
step up.
did. My son is now, 18 years shy, just 18 shy. So he's 18.
He's going to be a voter.
Yeah, he's
Avocado.
looking forward like crazy. Yeah? And I think from when he was about maybe 11, we entered. We created what we called then a father and sons group, and we started meeting. We were all of maybe 8 dads and their sons, and we discovered that men meet where there is meat. Where there's food, there's good swallowship.
Meat with his meat.
Where there's good swallowship.
Yes.
And we created a little program that ran for about 7 years. Yeah, it ran, if I'm not wrong. I mean, it ran for a while.
That's successful.
Before COVID. And what would we do? They would meet and would get a facilitator for them.
Yeah.
And then us guys would sit at a corner and would move from house to house. Every month somebody is hosting. And they would discuss anything and everything, from scripture lessons to political commentary.
Yeah.
And then at the end, so we'd start with a meal, breakout, sons go, parents go, and then we would come back after two or so hours.
Yes.
They'd come, run us through the lesson of the day, and then we dads would speak into it, and we did it every year, until now. They started graduating, some going to college, and we said, guys, now we are out of the group, you guys continue doing your thing. But we were extremely intentional about it.
And you're meeting every month?
There were so many other parents who wanted to bring their sons in and would say, guys, you know what, start another one.
Yeah.
Just start a cluster.
And interestingly, I don't know whether my son we're in a group called Boys to Men.
Yeah.
Maybe we could be reeling from you guys who started way before us.
Yeah.
And we are now closing in a year. We have a mentor, and then the boys meet on the side, the dads are on the side, they have games, they play, and then we have a meal afterwards.
Yes.
So I think one thing I would suggest to them is to also see whether we can do home to home to just
So we
cement the relationship.
Exactly.
We
went around homes.
Yeah, outside home. Yeah.
We went around the homes and they would look forward to visiting this
Yes.
home. They would look forward to visiting this home.
Yeah.
And they really bonded. But we were very intentional about it. But my son sometimes when he's telling me, we were learning A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
And when I hear some of the stuff they were learning in their breakout groups, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the stuff of life. Girls, work, politics, religion, you name it.
360 mentorship.
A full thing.
Talk about everything. Yeah.
And then we'd have team building sessions together.
Play football together. We tried some football and it was lovely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but the point is that we were very intentional with these boys. We were extremely, extremely intentional.
Yeah.
Now, am I saying that all those boys are going to succeed? I don't know. The desire is that they will, because they then have agency to implement what they have learned. All right? It's really up to them.
Yeah.
But it has been modeled to them.
You've built the agency in them over years.
Yes. Now, and it's modeled, and all they need to do is just copy paste.
Yeah.
And take out and what they don't like, throw it out. So my keyword here is intentionality.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
You see, the thing about bringing up kids that I realize is that we need to be intentional. There are very few things that fall into place by default.
Yeah.
In life, very few things, and some of the things that fall into place by default happen to geniuses. All right.
When preparation meets opportunity.
Absolutely. The rest of us got to prepare for it. So we need to say this is what we want to do with our kids, or with our money, or with our spouses, or with our friends, with our time. We just need to define all those things and say, this is what I want to do with it. And then I do that with it. So that because I'm not doing it for everybody. I'm getting it for personal fulfillment. All right. And the thing about boys that I just admire about the boy child is adaptability.
Yeah.
Adaptability. And these kids these days see through our intentions. You can't say one thing.
They can tell when you're being too critical.
So here we are talking about what's happening to the boy child, what's happening to the boy child. But then you're being told the politician is stealing all the money.
Yeah.
And you think if the boy child decides to be a follower of you, that's the direction he's going to go.
Yeah.
So that's intentionality about where do we want these boys to go.
Yeah.
Now, we cannot save all of them because there's also a societal shift that has happened.
Yeah.
When you look at those statistics of prison, places like the US where a majority of the prisoners are black.
Yeah.
And then you find that most of those 75% of them say we didn't have father figures.
Actually, even the report says the same thing. Fatherless.
Absolutely.
Homes.
Yeah. So who vouches for those young men? The other day, a friend of mine went to the prison here to do, I don't know what they were doing there.
Yeah.
And as they were doing, I think, a CSR activity. And as they were in there, they found that most of the guys say they were innocent. Like 65% of the guys in that prison where they went said, me, I was innocent. And I'm not saying that to get parole or whatever you call it. I'm just like, I wasn't. So it's to think that there was nobody to vouch for that innocent young man.
To stand up for them.
And that's one of the roles of an older man, is to vouch for a young man whom you have seen. All right? So if you ask me to vouch for Joshua when I watch this thing on YouTube, I'll be like, hey, some nice kiddo there you can go and have a chat with, man.
Yeah.
I can vouch for him because I've had an interaction with him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we need to, but you can't vouch for him if you've never spent time with him.
Intentionality.
Okay. So then the minute he's in trouble, basically he has lacked somebody to sponsor him out of the trouble.
Yeah.
All right. So we need to be intentional as older guys.
Yeah.
We need to hang out. We need to be able to open our doors and say, hey, you want to chat?
Come hang out with me.
Come, let's hang out. I'm going to a farm somewhere. Let's go. Let's talk. You see what I do.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to talk to you about how did you acquire your first property?
Yeah.
And you sit down with a guy over a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
You know, coffee at Java is 250 shillings.
Yeah.
Really, Ogendo, if you can't afford that, you're doing badly. But I can lend it to you.
Absolutely.
To go take this guy for coffee at Java.
Yeah.
And sit and say, but tell me how you got your first property.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the guy trying to do? Just trying to navigate life.
Yeah.
Instead of him going
to get the skills.
The long way,
Yeah.
and he can come and hear your story.
Yeah.
And reduce his journey. We need to reduce those journeys so that we can get to places earlier and do more important things. Because the most important thing is not owning a house, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are bigger things
that you can do.
That you can do. And so if we can shorten journeys to free them to do bigger things and surpass us, all the better, man.
Wow. I'm sure the temptation is for me to ask, what are those bigger things you can do? But time is of the essence. And Ephy, Hunja, you've just unpacked what the boy child needs to do and what the mentors need to do. We need to have intentionality. Men have to show up and be there for their sons and other people's sons and have a cause to run with. And indeed, you have said that we need to be practical. Poverty is not dignifying, and boys and young men need to go for hard work and not get instant gratification, but put in the effort, put in the work, put on your weight, even in the relationship and the marriages, so that you can bring out the oomph and the man in you, because the agency is already modeled in you if you have the right mentors in place. Thank you so much, Ephy Hunja, for this conversation. We shall pick from there. There are many conversations you've not finished on your fitness and also on economic empowerment, which we want to strengthen the boy child to take charge. Absolutely. Because that's how we develop. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Keep it here, keep it locked. 360 shift it is. Thank you.
Asante.
Asante.
Cheers. Thank you.